start by running the option to the right. It'll go as a loss of 3 right.
Go one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. Be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play.
As a general, to have a big-time impact on your team, but where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. On 1st and 10, Watson. Throws right back to London, complete again. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Falcons need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Open man Lamb. It's complete. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. 81 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, Peterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
This pass out wide to Hall. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big.
Accepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. This thing all the way back inside the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he lost the football.
But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And
that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. DK Metcalf, 72 yards.
And the Falcons have moved out in front.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
I was on the phone for a little minute. I'm back. I had to get my man.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
What did I open my damn mouth?
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Let's get it, team. We gotta get another stop. That was fluke. That was fluke. Underthrow. I do got a super
good
team,
starting
though.
spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
We got that formidable defensive line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, good
And
catch.
it's caught inside the 35.
Good
Touchdown,
catch, boy.
Washington. Christian Kirk, 68 yards. And the Commanders are an extra
Magnificent
point away
catch.
from drawing
Magnificent throw, man.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that
I'm
was
trying
just
to
a
smack
simple
your man,
fly
too.
route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear
In
9
2 years, your team
for
will
the
be cheating,
receivers.
just like mine.
That meant fly route, go.
Maybe next year.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going
I'm gonna trade a lot of my niggas after this year, but when the Super Bowl, either or.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Good defense, boy.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Off of play action, it's Watson. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. He's going to have the first down in this zone. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Chase Claypool. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are in for 6.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom.
We trying to keep this undefeated streak alive, man.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Oh, he ran about.
Here. He's past the 30.
That was funny as hell. The game just froze. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
I hope we get this shit, man. The game complete.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediate. Gain of a yard that time, but yeah.